Hello and welcome everyone to the ESL Nations Challenge Group Stage Week 1 match between USA and Egypt. I am Ink and casting with me is Hench.
Hello.
Alright, gonna be a really exciting night today, guys. We have a best of 3 here. Of course, for USA we have Rontality, Nymphomania, Full Tackle, Cinzy, and Mizzy. And then over on Egypt we have Sonist, Zine, AVA, Mr. Nade, and Crespos. The map order is going to be Canon, India, and Dulcite. And what do you think about these teams, Hench?
They're so tied, I think. I might have said something different on the last stream, so I don't really remember that. But like looking at it now, the maps that are going to be played, they're all pretty frag maps. Like Canon and India are like pretty aggressive frag maps, and then dual sites like a little bit of an in-betweener between that and the more tactical maps. Um, in terms of players, I think NA like in fragging, I think they're just better. But I've seen Egypt like actually practicing. I saw them online. They were in practice channel like before they joined this game room even. So yeah, it's not gonna be a stomp either way.
Yeah, we've seen Zane, AVA, and Mr. Nade. They've done some crazy things in some of their previous games, so we definitely need to look out for them when they're playing. But over on the USA team, like, you have people like Rontality and Volt Tackle that can be really, really good. And also Cinzy's also just really good and consistent as well. So between those like 3 players, it's going to I don't know, going to be pretty crazy.
I think all of the players on the NA team individually can carry a game like this. I think definitely, but Cincy was going so strong last match against Netherlands. It was like the entire team was like struggling with the mentality, and they were like falling back a little bit. But Cincy was still like owning us really hard.
Yeah, he was like
So
16 or 7 or something in that game
yeah,
against Netherlands too. It's not an easy
yeah,
thing.
yeah. It was really ridiculous. It was so annoying to play against him because whatever you did, he just outfragged you even on the EU server. So that was very good.
All right, just waiting on Rontality to ready up and the game to start. Um, yeah, so it's gonna be Canon. I would always give the North American team the favored win on Canon here, especially to a team that has Rontality and Volt Tackle on it. They've always been good on Canon. I don't see how why they would lose this map. I know they lost it when they played it previously in the thing, but it was pretty close on that in that match. So I think it should be USA that should win this map, but USA is pretty inconsistent sometimes.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the kind of map that they prefer to play. So this is good on their part. But yeah, the problem is that sometimes they fall back a little bit, and Egypt might not even be exactly on the same level where NA is right now, but they are far more consistent, I think. So it's like, yeah, it can really go either way on that.
Alright, well, we're loading into the map. It's going to be Egypt on the EU side, USA is going to be on the defensive side. I'm still of the mind that offense is a bit easier to get rounds on than defense is. How do you feel about that?
On offense, yeah, I think the one choke point, the bookcase choke point, is just really easy as offense. It's kind of an easy entry if you don't really mess up on offense. I think it's just like it's easy to carry rounds home. It's like hard to defend. Not necessarily easy to attack, but just hard to defend. I
And
think that's more.
Egypt's going to be starting with 4 players. Crespos didn't load in or something? And
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
no dead round was called either. That's confusing. Well, USA
Well,
should
he's
win
already
this
back in the
round.
game. He's already back in the game, but he's too late, I think.
Yeah, there's multiple versions of him now. Alright, full tackle is going to spot AVA, takes him out very easily. He has Mr. Nade also holding over there on that generator. Mr. Nade is pushing up on the barrels. He's going to peek Volt Tackle here. Oh, Volt Tackle gets a nice double kill this round, starting off very strong. Um,
Yeah, this has to be so devastating to start out and you just lose a player without anything from NA. Since he's gonna walk around Zine there at the wall, they missed each other now. Info takes him though. No, it's honest. He doesn't have to stall because all the players are back in the game again, so he's just gonna do some stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know what stuff he can do in a 1v5.
Two is clear. He can get a plant, but he's not gonna get money for it.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Okay, now that's out of the question as well.
I think the best he can do is stat pad and get like start with a good 3k. Well, he gets one, but
It's a start. It's a start.
yeah, an interesting start here coming up from Egypt. They didn't have a player, but now each team both has 5 players this time, so I guess the match should begin now.
Do they have a single dead round per map?
I believe they have like 2 dead rounds per half.
Oh, I would have totally called that round then. Oh, NA pushing up mid really quickly here.
Yeah, doing some Sweden strats here.
There's a lot of info in a short time.
And Egypt's not reacting to it at all. Like, they were clearly pushing up and no calls were made. Zenate does take down Rontality. Full Tackle is pushing up against Mizzy here. Full Tackle's gonna run away.
The way that Mr. Nate died there was so unfortunate. It was like a single frag and he took the bomb and died. Not worth anything there. And the team kill.
Yeah, now it's 2-0 for USA. Oh, we are playing on the NA server? What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
playing
are.
on NA server.
Doesn't look like it with how USA is. Their pings are all like at 100.
Okay, Egypt's full 2 now. I think they're like looking at what they're playing. Do you reckon this could be something out of desperation? Because now they're here and they still don't know what to do, right?
Well, right now they need to push on the site right now before Rontality and Full Tackle rotates to the back, and they haven't taken the site, and like defense is going to keep control of the site. It's so easy for Rontality and Full Tackle to take kills here. They have a little nice exchange. Full Tackle not getting anyone. Since he does take down Sana, Sine is going to push Full Tackle, tries to spray him down. But Nyphonia and Mizzy are just taking out players. Sine gets dropped as well. And that's why you need to get faster there.
I like how NA didn't really go overconfident there. They just took their time. It's so easy to get lost in the round and just go in and then realize that you lost the round on that. But one problem that I noticed with Egypt is that you get stuck in front of the generator, and that's literally the worst place on the entire map to get stuck at. It's so hard to come back from that if they like lay down a pre-fire or something like that.
Alright, 2 players of USA are playing on the front of 1 here. They've gotten 2 kills, 3 kills so far. Pretty much winning the round already. Crypto's just trying to get a kill. Nymphonia gets another kill. Full Tackle is trying to push from behind. Mr. Nate doing a really good job getting all these kills, but Full Tackle will shut him out.
It's hard for yeah, it's hard for Egypt right now. I guess they're struggling with the connection a little bit, the server connection, and I mean,
are we on NA or are we on EU?
We are on NA right now. We should be on NA. Okay, you can see NA here now as well. The American team taking it so slow. 2 guys gen, they're going for a very clean retake here if this works.
Well, Mr. Nate does open up with a kill onto Mizzy. Good start. It's now a 3v3, equalizing it out. Full Tackle and Mr. Nate are going to run into each other. Mr. Nate does take down Full Tackle. But Nif does exchange well. He gets a nice double kill. Mr. Nate is so slow HP. He's... yeah. That's it.
Why did he peek that though? I mean, that was totally in the United States' favor there, and then Egypt gets such a nice chance to bring it back, and then it just doesn't happen solely on the fact that people overextend a little bit on their peaks and their frags.
Yeah, it was 3v5 and it became a 3v3 and then it came down to 1-on-1.
Yeah.
Just mismanagement, I believe, from both teams, to be honest. Full Tackle opened up strong as usual. Zane takes down Full Tackle. Rontality gets a kill to Mr. Nade. Mizzy takes down Zane, but that bookcase stump.
All these choke points, man. If they push Gen, they die. If they push bookcase, they die. Mid gets picked instantly by Full Tackle. He's pretty on point right now.
And the funny thing is too is that was USA on the defensive side, and they won 6-0. That
Yeah.
on this side switch, I'm gonna have to say the first round is going to go straight to US, and we're going to a second map.
Yeah. If you lose attack side cannon really hard, your chances are pretty much out the window because you need those rounds. You need to be able to waste a few rounds in order to get like a clean half out of it. And if you're defending and you have nothing to lose, it becomes like a pretty awkward deal.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, just generally happy or content, I would say, with USA's play. They kind of were playing as a team. They were pushing, like, they kind of used the buddy system a little bit. Voltackle was kind of like lone wolf, but he was scoping, so it doesn't really matter so much. I was surprised to see Voltackle pushing down mid so hard. Normally you don't see like NA scopes doing that, like what Kimpo used to do, but Voltackle apparently wants to do it.
Well, it's very situational, but I think Voltackle is the kind of player that can just totally
Yeah.
read whether or not it's a viable thing. So yeah, I don't think it comes down to like skill, but sort of like insight in how the game is going, and then whether or not it's something that you want to take the risk for, you know. But I think he judges that really well, and of course then it
Well,
works out
when
most
you're
of
up
the time.
4-0, 5-0, just take the risk, because you can just get so many kills with it.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Here comes a quick bookcase. Push, the Nate tries to start something, takes down Mizzy. Mr. Nate takes down Cinzy.
He took two people with him,
Yeah.
that was really good. Sonus shouldn't die now, but he does though.
Sonus like
And that's-
pre-fires and stands out in the open and gets taken out easy peasy, like Pubstar-ish. And
Oh, according to my NA sources, we are on EU.
alright, well, it's a 2v2
Whoa.
right now. AVA is pushing from the flank, but Voltackle and Nymph are watching this. AVA should not peek this, he's going to be in a world of pain.
Yeah.
Is he
Nope.
going to catch the left
No, he's
guard?
not.
He caught one of them, but Nymph... I think Nymph knew that he was there, but he didn't communicate to his team. Typical US problems.
Oh, if Crespos would have just like went through the smoke there, if he heard the nade pull, it would have been so perfect.
Yeah, Nymph is just giving away his position too, and he doesn't really care, he's just gonna go for that plant. Not even
But
checking the
AVA
back
as
of the
well,
site.
he should have totally been able to read that if he kills the scope, he's not going to be there alone. You don't play splits on a 2v2.
Yeah, Crips also jumped, so Nymph knows that he's backstairs now too. He's just gonna hug this corner and pre-fire it really hard. Nope, he's just gonna wait.
That's a difficult corner to kill.
No.
Well, there you go.
Especially like as a scope coming from that back stairs, you have so many spots to check. If you don't have a rifle supporting you, you have like 6 different spots you need to check at.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be the first map going to USA.
Flawless. Yeah, they didn't lose a single round. That was super clean. I'm so happy I beat them before before they played like this. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like if I watch them now, I don't know if it's Egypt underperforming or NA putting up super performance, but I wouldn't want to play against this team from United States right now.
Well, I'd have to say that the ping issue might have been a huge contributing factor to that original 6-0. Because I've never seen Egypt play that bad before. USA wasn't, I don't think like USA really showed that they were like really good. It's just that they weren't having lag issues and they were just playing normal. So I think like Egypt was just a little bit disoriented and I don't know, they really couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's really hard to come back from this. So America decided, the United States decided that they want to stay on EU side. I think they're confident about India. But yeah, if that's what they want to do. I mean, it's gonna bite them in the back if they end up losing this and then dual side as well, you know?
Well, Egypt picked Canon, right? And they lost it 7-0.
Yeah.
You would expect USA to win this map since they picked it. But really, I don't think anyone has India on lockdown. I think India is a map where either team, it could go either way.
Yeah, it's like I feel like United States plays India a bit more than Europe does, though. I mean, if we go through the entire map to pool and North America usually goes through half the map pool, then yeah.
And alright, we're going to be starting the second map here between USA and Egypt. USA is leading 1-0 currently. And really, I think whoever wants to get out of this group needs to win this game.
I think dual side's the kind of map that would go to Egypt's favor. Regardless of who would have picked it or not. Like, I think that's a statement I'm willing to make. But
Alright.
India, I think United States, man. I mean, not even based on the map, but just like the play that Egypt put out on Canon. I'm fearing for my life right now to see what's gonna happen.
Well, USA is on offense. They have 3 players pushing up mid. Mr. Nate catches them off guard. AVA, Mr. Nate taking out 2 kills. Mizzy takes down Mr. Nate. AVA onto Mizzy. USA is just getting shut out here. It's now 1v4.
It's kind of like a sad thing to say like that. But this is Egypt's first successful round in 2 maps.
Yeah.
It's kind of harsh to say it like that, but it is true. But they executed it pretty well, though. They anticipated the mid push, 2 guys mid, not stacking one like a lot of teams do all the time. You know, and yeah, it worked in their favor very well.
They reacted to that mid push like really well, like you said. They had Mr. Nate caught them. AVA rotated over with the scope, got a pick as well. And then they just had won the entire game as it was a 1v4. Mr. Nate again opening up with a frag onto Cincy. Mr. Nate again onto Volt Tackle. Where is this guy in my queue? I can't even find him. He is. What's happening here? I mean, it's a 2v3 right now for USA.
Yeah.
AV takes down Nymph.
Trades were made at stairs and middle, and now it's just Mizzy, 1 versus 3. But this is
Mr. Nate got the easiest kill. Can he get the next 2 hard ones? He gets a nice headshot onto Crespos. He has AVA. AVA's on the orange box. Mizzy knows where he is.
So close, though.
Oh, what? Mizzy gets a nice 3k 1v3 clutch to win the second round for his team.
That's Mizzy getting a 3-kill AK-12 clutch on Egypt, and yeah, that was pretty sick though. If you're standing in India and you're standing behind one of those pillars and you manage to get 3 kills out of that, that's pretty insane.
Yeah, that's pretty good, especially because Egypt had 3 players and they were all looking at him and he was able to mismanage the other team.
Yeah. AVA got a pick on Cincy in middle.
Wow, that was really fast. I didn't even see that.
Yeah, like last round as well, Cincy died really quickly in Spiral. I think the NA has like a game plan, and I don't think they're bringing up the patience to play it out in time. I think they just want to call it a game and go.
Yeah, NA never takes
else.
their time on this map. They always like rush out really hard.
Yeah. So I think that's what it is right now. Look, like it's 140. We're not even on the half of the round yet, and more than half NA died already.
Volt Tackle fighting back a little bit, taking out Crespos over at the 2 side. AVA is going to come out to mid here, trying to get a pick onto Volt. Doesn't take the shot, Volt misses. They're going to completely whip both of their shots. That's a bit of big lag here. Oh, they keep fighting each other. AVA gets the advantage, takes down Volt Tackle. Mizzy with the kill into Zane. No clutch for Mizzy this time though. So yeah, I don't know if like USA is pushing that mid just to like keep someone from Egypt always looking at mid, or if they're actually trying to like push up through mid without dying. What do you think?
The first round was like an actual mid thing, and then afterwards I think I mean, it's kind of risky to roll out an entire part of the map and not play it, so it's probably something they're just like willing to do with the 5th guy that's left. But yeah, like right now you can see there's like 1 guy mid.
Yeah, but they got UAV'd. UAV. Crespos is... Never mind. Volt Tackle takes down Crespos, but AVA is there to back him up with that kill into Volt Tackle. Rontality going to try to long range gun Sonus here. Sonus is half HP along with Rontality. Sonus is going to win that fight. And we have just Cincy, and who do we have? Well, we just have Mizzy now.
Mizzy got the sickest 1-tap on AVA right there inside too. And he gets the second
for his
kill.
team again.
Yeah. I noticed this from Cincy in middle this time. Like, if AVA kills a person or if someone else dies from the NA team, United States is really greedy for return frags. I noticed this. They will always peek.
Yeah.
and
They're
it's
overly
like,
aggressive, and sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
yeah, I think that's why United States shouldn't go middle. I think because if you go middle that much, like the majority of time, if you're not patient and wait for the optimal timing, you're just going to
I don't know what
lose.
Mr. Nade was doing out there. He got spotted, and then he sat in the corner not moving. That was really confusing. Um,
He
Frontality
trusts his
takes out
aim, man.
Crespos. It's now a 3v5. Can Egypt hold this off?
Now AVA with the scope now, he's doing tremendous work for his team. I want to see what he's going to do here in the pixel. Kills one.
Really confusing here that AVA got that first pick, and the rest of USA didn't follow through and push in to swarm him. But it doesn't matter, since he gets a nice kill onto AVA. AVA was kind of misplaced his positioning there.
It was like AVS. Oh my game crashed. Oh my god. AVS so far is getting like really crucial shots,
Yeah.
and
But there's
that's
no
cool.
follow-up
Like,
from the rest of Egypt when they lose, and then when they do win, it's more so USA is just pushing too aggressively.
yeah, exactly. I'll just reload game.
Yeah, if we look at the scores right now, we have AVA who's 8-3. Next closest is Mr. Nade who's 5-4. But I guess the same could be said for USA. Mizzy's 9-4 and he just got taken out. So USA's carry is dead. Not sure if USA is going to be able to pull us back here. Mr. Nade with an excellent shot onto Cincy through the hallway here, but Volt Tackle fighting back, gets that kill onto Crespos, gets a nice double kill onto Mr. Nade as well. That's going to open up the 2-site for USA. Actually, I'm lying, AVA is actually in there. Volt Tackle with his 1 HP is going to have to try to pick AVA. AVA lets Nips push in. Volt Tackle is also in as well. Volt Tackle with 3k so far in this round. Looking for the 4th kill, but Zane does take him out. Sonic takes down Vitality. Nymph takes down Zane. Now it's 1v1 here. Oh, Nymph Romania wins the clutch. 1v2.
Can you invite me?
Maybe.
It's not that hard.
Oh, they messed up the yeah, so they messed up the match settings. They actually had it on tourney rules instead of 11-6. Cause
I did not notice that.
yeah, so I'll be able to invite you. Hold on.
Okay.
But the score was 4-2 for USA. It was kind of a back and forth. Egypt won that first round 1-0, then it went to 1-1, then it went to 2-1 for Egypt. Now it's 2-2. And then USA seems to be pulling ahead with 4-2, and then Egypt's planned ahead, momentum killing play of not having the right match settings. Next level of strats, I imagine.
Yeah, just like super next level shots. They're just pretending that Sonus DC to like
They
bring
knew
an
they
A
were
out
going
of
to
their
start
momentum.
losing, so they.
I mean, I'm happy to see it's a bit more tied. You know, I mean, stomps can be entertaining at times, but you really don't
We had enough
unless
of
you
a
have
stomp
like,
from the first map. Now we want the real
yeah, but
game.
unless you have like a really fierce rivalry against one of the teams, I guess people can appreciate it more if it's like a tense game rather than something that looks easy.
Yeah. So for the remaining potential 6 rounds that we have on this first half here of the second map, I think Egypt needs to support AVA a little bit more. Like, AVA is getting 1 or 2 frags, but then he's just getting overwhelmed. And also, like, yeah, he's getting 1 or 2 frags, but you can't really rely on him to get all the frags. So I think Egypt, they need to have another, like, rifle playing, like, to support him. A buddy system, you know, someone in that 2 site, someone at mid working with him. Really just play off of AVA, really. I think they'll win a lot more rounds or bring it back. I don't know, and Egypt also shouldn't let USA get all these easy picks like in the first 30 seconds of the round. Because when we see like the actual top teams play, no one is dying in the first minute, since no one is peaking on defense. And
Yeah, but that
yeah,
works either way a little bit.
yeah.
It's like if it's easy to judge right now and say that okay, like United States plays fast, okay, whatever. But then saying that Egypt dies fast as well, that's just because USA is like forcing them to encounter so quickly, and Egypt can choose to their liking whether or not they want to go in on that or play really far sites and spawn and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like
but
they
that seems to be
probably
the
have a
thing
reason
though.
for it. Yeah, but
That's
they probably have a reason for that.
it's yeah.
I can assume that they're not doing that cluelessly. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it seems to not be working now. Like they're down by 2 rounds. You're down by 2 rounds, and the other team only needs 2 rounds to win. They need to start changing something up. Like if it's their choice to go in for these engagements against the offensive team very early, they should probably consider not doing that so
I
much.
think they should. I think they should just capitalize on big plays more, like play with the scope.
Yeah.
I don't think they should let him solo at all. Like we see some mid splits or like some rifle and scope mid holds from Egypt, but I think they should do like peeking pillar with scope or peeking far spiral with scope, stuff like that. Just get it a bit more in there because you know that NA is gonna walk into it, so you know that you're gonna have people walking into your crosshair if you're sniping against them. So I
Yeah.
guess if you just set up a good corner, yeah.
Like what we've seen, like AVA, he has to get a pick or a kill before someone starts to rotate towards him. That to me is kind of like a big opportunity for USA to just get in there and 3-man him.
Yeah, yeah, that's the thing with USA that's kind of scary to me is that if you have the guts to go in somewhere and then you kill one guy and you want to get out, there's such a big chance they're just going to chase you, and that's like something a little bit intimidating.
But yeah, USA, they're kind of actually stacking one a little bit. This is the first time they've actually committed to like going to a whole site without someone like going
Yeah.
mid or something.
Yeah,
But
but
as I
the
say that, Mizzy
problem
might be
for
going
NA
mid.
with stairs is that you really don't have, like, you shouldn't do this push as fast as they're doing it, I think.
Well, when you have a shotgun and you have full tackle, I don't know.
Well, trades.
Zenage was just like
Trade.
a little bit of like of a turd there. He just sat in one spot, got 3 kills.
Xenia got 2 kills already, gets the 3k.
Operation success.
CNA triple kill now, getting the hold for Egypt versus United States. Yeah, I mean the striker entry, that's always cool, but
There was no nade at the back of pillar where Zene was playing, and you always need to throw a grenade there so that Zene or the player playing there has to go out into the open and can't just like peek left or right, because that's like the pivotal spot of the spot of the site. And as you saw, he got 3 kills.
Yeah, those spots in
Mizzy pushing up
site
mid,
1.
takes out Mr. Nade. Actually trying to like pick AVA here. He's been performing so well. That's just crazy.
He believes in his aim, man. He believes in his aim. He's just going in.
Since he got a kill on the Sonus, Mizzy is hunting for this kill on AVA. Is gonna get it. That's just absolutely crazy.
So that is 5-3?
Yep.
Wow. It's getting close here for Egypt.
Yeah, Egypt needs to like start winning right now. They don't want to have 3 rounds going into the second half. They will be going to the offensive side, which can be harder.
I think offensive side is generally harder on like your average map.
Yeah.
It's just like harder to set up because you're the one that makes the game plan. Where with defense you just play in on whatever someone else does.
Voltac was just running in through Ven. He gets in. He hasn't died yet. He has that striker.
And it's not even a 1 push. Can you imagine?
Oh my gosh. Sonus does take out 1,
Okay.
but Voltackle with that kill. Voltackle going for a second, missing his shots onto Zane, but it doesn't matter. Mizzy has his support. And now Egypt is just trapped in spawn, and they're gonna get mowed down by all these players.
Charge set.
Mr. Nade, last man alive in 1v3. He's in a good spot with this AK-12. He could...
They're just trolling, man. They're just like, okay, we're done. Well, everyone is like
totally
lit.
doable right now for Mr. Nade.
Yeah, everyone is lit.
If he gets this kill in the next 5 seconds... Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Operation failure. Return to main base.
Well, it's gonna be the second half, first half I should say, going to USA.
It's like on that push from USA. One of the things that I really liked about that one is if I would have played defense here, there would have been no way that I would have read whether it would be 1 or 2, and both of those sites were like heavily barraged by NA players.
Well,
so the fact that they got a 1 out of it is really cool because they like forced vent like that, but that wasn't their initial thing, right? They were gonna go to 2. They were like crossing to mini and stuff.
basically their
So I think
plan
that's cool.
was, hey, we're better individually skilled, so let's push 2 players at each site, and it should work out. At least one of the pushes should work, right? And
I think they're just YOLOing things, man. It's
yeah,
like if you're playing against a team that has a lot of fun while they're playing, it's so hard to throw them off their game. So I think Egypt's not having a lot of fun right now, so it's hard to come back from whatever you're doing right now. And then NA is like becoming gradually more unstoppable, if you would say that.
looks like there's gonna be a forfeit from Egypt. Is it the EU server or is it the EU connections that are having the issue?
This is EU server, but this is just like normal. I play with 1 ping right now.
Like Egypt's all from the same location, so I'm wondering if it's like a location
Oh, they have
issue.
a really big diversity in their connection. Like, so it's like it's the same with my country though. You can have 1 ping, but you can also have 30 something. Like, depends on the quality of your connection.
So is it the EU server or is it just Egypt?
Egypt.
Alright, well, I think that's gonna be the game. They have forfeited. They've admitted that they're getting the win. It looked like USA was gonna take it anyways. They won the first map 7-0. Egypt didn't even get around on Canon. And that was also like starting on defense too for USA. And then on India, it was 6-3, I believe, right? On that first half?
Yeah.
So yeah, there wasn't looking like there was much hope for Egypt, but they still had a chance, but they just chose to forfeit out of lag or ping. Congratulations to USA. They played all on the EU server as well. They all had like 100 ping as well. So congratulations to them. We're not gonna have an interview, but yeah, good game. I think we'll have Spain versus Portugal on Saturday. I don't know what games we're gonna have tomorrow.
Netherlands versus Switzerland might be tomorrow.